All right, everybody, welcome back to the House of Rivalry. I am here with my wonderful co-host.
Jared will.
All right, Jared, we've been kind of rattling off videos a little bit, um, you know, just to kind of grow the house a little bit more. We're kind of in a shack right now. We're trying to get to a mansion, obviously, for the people. But we decided that we're not going to give you long form videos anymore. And that idea came from Mr. Jared Will himself. We're going to try out some smaller videos, more videos given out throughout the week on top of some of the video ideas we have. But today's video, we're going to go with kind of our guess for awards, right? Some awards have actually already been given, um, some haven't, but I think that's what we're going to do. So obviously, Jared, we've sat here, we talked off camera about some of the stuff that, you know, the guys that we think should and should not win, and some of them are complete surprises between the two of us. There's some people on here we don't even know who we're picking. Um,
Nope.
so
Completely random.
I think let's do this. Let's leave Heisman last. Let's leave that
We
one
can do
last.
that.
Obviously, that's the big dog. That's the big dog award. So let's leave that for last.
Based
Let's
off
rattle.
prior conversations, I think we're leaning the same way on that, but we'll see.
We probably are. I was watching ESPN and I saw a stat line come up of like the top four in their stats, and I was like, yeah, my pick is set in stone. There ain't nobody bringing me off of it. His stats just look better than everybody else's. Um,
See, I saw that same graphic and it put me down to two people only. And I'm
yeah,
wondering
like
if one of ours is the same.
it has to be. I mean, we'll see, right? We're gonna get into later into the video, but well, let's start off with Coach of the Year. Jared, who was your Coach of the Year that you had?
Well, he's in the college football playoffs.
Okay.
He accepted a job last week, and it is not John Summerall. It is the James Madison University Fighting Dukes head coach, Bob Chesney.
Okay. That I did not expect that. So I'm very curious now. Well, why him?
I mean, this is what, year two of him taking over James Madison?
I believe so.
And he had them at what, 11-1 or 10-2, somewhere in there, and in the
11. I
college
think it
football
was.
playoff
I
in
think it
year
was 11
two.
and 1. Yeah,
That's almost unheard of. And I
it
know
is.
like the new system kind of like makes it easier,
Hmm.
but still, he did it, and he needs to be recognized for it. So that's why he's my pick of the year for the Bear Bryant Award.
Okay. Okay. See, now mine is a little bit more. I would say mainstream, but I do really like this coach, Mr. Kirk Cinetti. I mean, it's very mainstream. I get it. It's not out of the box. It's nothing crazy, right? But I just love the how. And I really like Kirk Cinetti, and here's my reason why. He was doing a press conference, and he said, "I win." He said, "Look me up." He said, "Google me. I win, and I'll be a son of a gun." Thirteen
I
and
can't
0,
argue that pick. It's a great pick.
right? And I know it's not flashy and it's nothing crazy. I got some flashy ones on here, so we'll be good there. But it's just the way he's been able to turn around an Indiana team who has, quite frankly, always kind of sat back seat in the Big Ten.
They've been an
He just
afterthought. I mean, I think people have thought more about Purdue in the recent years than Indiana.
exactly, and like that's why like he's my coach of the year. Like you've been able to do so much, and so he's my pick. He just is. I know it's not flashy, but yeah, he Kirk Cinetti is my pick for that coach of the year.
Moving on.
Okay, who you got next for us?
Got the Coordinator of the Year award, aka the Broyles Award.
Okay, okay,
And I'm going with a little bit of a homer pick, but I can back it up.
okay,
DJ Durkin, Auburn defensive coordinator.
okay, okay. Why
They
why
held
why
every
why
team they
DJ?
played. They held every team they played outside of one, which was Vanderbilt. The first week he had to act as head coach. He had 1 week to prepare for Vanderbilt. They're
Hmm.
supposed they wanted to do it on the bye. They wanted to fire Q on the bye week. They didn't. They fired him right after Kentucky, which needed to be done. And DJ had 5 days to get ready for Vanderbilt. He was tasked with reviving an offense that hadn't had a heartbeat.
Hmm.
So the defense naturally was going to take a step back. But other than that, every game that defense kept Auburn in it, and
Yeah.
they held every team they played, except Vanderbilt, under their average scoring per game. And I think that speaks volume to how successful DJ Durkin was and how important he was to Auburn.
Mhm.
Because this season could have been a lot worse
Yeah.
if not for DJ Durkin. So that's why he's my pick. What do you
Okay.
got?
I, so, we sat here and I'm kind of in between two right now, right? My first one is Pete Golding. I like him for the aspect of it, you know what? No. That's too easy. I'm going Coach Marion out at UNLV as the offensive coordinator out there with the go-go offense. That's going to be my pick. I mean, you took an abysmal UNLV team the year prior. You come in as the OC, and now you're lighting up the scoreboards, and now have your team 10-2 going into the Mountain West championship game. I mean, that just speaks volumes. And I don't think that Alex Orji was the starter out there at UNLV. I think it was
Caleb,
what
Caleb.
what.
Brennan Merriam was the head coach at Sacramento State this year. So you might want to go back to that Pete Golding take.
On to the next. Jared, who's the best kicker? I'm
I
so
got Tate
serious.
Sandell.
I'm so serious. I genuinely, I thought he was the OC out there at UNLV.
No, he was the head coach at UNLV last year, and then he took no, he was the OC at UNLV last year and took the Sacramento State head coaching job. Dan Mullen is the head coach for
I
UNLV.
knew Dan Mullen was. I thought he was the. It
I
doesn't
don't know
matter.
who the
You know
OC
what?
is.
P Golding, final answer. Okay, we're like whatever. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna talk about it anymore. Leave it alone. Best kicker, you said Tate
And we'll go
Sandell.
ahead and edit that one out.
Yeah. You said Tate Sandell, correct?
Yeah,
All right, that's
I
my
mean
pick
he's
too.
been nails
I mean,
all year.
he's 7 for 7 from 50 plus. So it's hard not to make him the best kicker in the
What
nation.
position you want to discuss next?
Oh, let's go best O line. Best overall O line.
Took Iowa. It's a safe pick. It's nothing flashy about it. I would have said Michigan, but a little
Yeah,
bit
there's
tainted
some.
right now.
Yeah,
They
that's a sensitive subject right now. Um, I went Georgia in all honesty. I mean,
uh
they've
they were bad.
for the most part in my eyes when I watched the Georgia game, they kept Gunnar Stockton upright. I mean, that's just from what I saw. Now I could be completely wrong. I don't typically watch Georgia games because I don't really like Georgia, but the times that I did watch and saw, highlights and live games in the SEC championship and stuff, they kept him upright fairly often, right? You're not always going to keep your quarterback, clean the
Jalen's
entire
pass rush
game.
hasn't been great all year.
But again, right?
It's been
Like
one of their main concerns. That's
I
why I
like a
think y'all got a chance next Saturday or Friday, whenever the game is.
it's next
Because they
Friday.
do not have a significant pass rush.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go Georgia though. I like the pick. That like I said,
Yeah,
they've kept Gunner up pretty pretty well. I wouldn't say the best, but and enough from a complete offensive line standpoint. I think that's probably where I'm gonna land.
okay.
Um, I'll let you pick the next one.
What do you got for best edge rusher? Talking about O lineman. Let's talk about their counterpart, best edge rusher.
So it kills me to say this in the worst possible way.
I think I know where you're going, but continue.
Gotta go Colin Simmons.
Oh, I
Got
did not know where you were going.
I gotta go Colin Simmons. I mean, he's just been dominant this year. Like he
Yeah,
it seems like he's constantly in the backfield. Doesn't matter who he's playing, whether it's Georgia or it's, Southwestern School of the Mines in Idaho Falls or something crazy. Right? He just affects the game. And like he
yeah.
did a lot in the OU and Texas game. And so
I got Ruben Bain. edge rusher for Miami. He's just a game wrecker, man.
I like that pick.
It came down to him and Cassius Howell.
Who'd you think I was gonna go with?
I thought you were going to go Cassius Howell at A&M.
No, he is really freaking good though. That
Yeah,
guy.
I watched him tear up Jackson Arnold in person, and I was scared for Jackson Arnold watching that man come off the edge.
Yeah,
It,
that's a
it was
great.
something.
That Howell pick is, honestly, that's a
But
pretty.
I'm going Ruben Bain.
Yeah, that the Howell pick is.
Probably going to be a top 5 draft pick in 4 months.
Yeah, I like that one. Um,
What you think? Where we go next?
let's knock out an easy one. Linebacker. I think it's pretty easy. Let's get it off the board already. We'll
If
say
you
it
think
on
it's easy
three.
for you, go mode.
Let's say it on three. Both of us at the same time. One,
Okay.
two, three. Jacob Rodriguez.
Xavier Atkins.
Whoa. Okay. Explain that pick because I feel like it's pretty clear cut who the best linebacker is, and it
He's the only
is.
linebacker with 7+ sacks, 90+ tackles, 2+ interceptions, 2+ forced fumbles in the nation, and he does it in the hardest conference to play in. On a defense that was great all year, then the Auburn University outside linebacker Xavier Atkins.
Huh. I fully expected us to be on the same wavelength there.
No,
Um, okay. I feel like there was
he's
really
probably
only
going to win SEC Defensive Player of the Year coming up soon.
I feel like there was only one good answer there. But okay, yeah,
There's a second.
we can run there. That's fine. Hey, it's fine. Yeah, let's go
All right,
best.
let's move on from there.
Let's go best DB. Who you got for DB?
I probably took the most basic pick you can take, but you can't deny it. Caleb Downs.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly I went with the corner out of Tennessee, McCoy. He's had a really good year. Um,
Caleb.
what?
Jamad McCoy has not played a snap this year. You might be thinking of Colton Hood, but Jamad McCoy has not played this year.
I don't know if you're right on that.
Colton Hood's been very good for Tennessee, but Jamad McCoy has not played, I don't think.
It it might be Hood.
And it's not a terrible pick,
I
but
I could have sworn. It doesn't matter, right?
moving on again. You're on a roll tonight, man.
Dude, we might just scrap this whole recording and restart it. Honestly,
No.
we might just have
Let's
to.
give the people what they want. Raw, unedited footage, because this is comedy.
It is. It is. People are gonna think I'm an idiot. Guess what? Your team sucks. My team's in the CFP. I don't really care.
All right,
So,
all right, all right.
um,
Where you want to go next after that monstrosity of a pick?
let's go best freshman. Let's go best freshman. I
I'll
ain't gonna
let you
miss
go
on this. I
first.
ain't gonna miss on this one because I chose who I want to choose. So I know this freshman, and it's pretty dang good one. Did we lose you? You still there? You there?
Um, I think I'm here.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, you froze there for a minute.
Okay.
I got you. I got you frozen.
Yeah,
Now
yeah, you did.
this freshman has been locking up star receivers all year. If I do believe he has only let up, I think 2 or 3 touchdowns the entire year. It's none other than Mr. Corton Guillory, corner for the University of Oklahoma. That is
I
my
know
best
who one of
freshman
those
of the year.
touchdowns went to.
Cam Coleman, that's fine. That's fine.
See, I like that. I do like the pick. I just don't think it's happening. You had better freshmen. You had Malik Washington at Maryland. You had Bo Jackson at Ohio State. You had DJ Pickett at LSU. Harlem Berry at LSU. I mean, I can keep going, but I went with redshirt freshman quarterback for the Ohio State University, Julian Sayin. And I did look it up. They do take redshirt freshmen as candidates for the Sean Alexander Award.
Okay. I don't mind that pick. You know, obviously, I'm gonna go home a little bit. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go home a little bit.
I had a couple homer picks. You could throw a few in there.
I think
Mine were backed up by stats.
it's fine. It's fine. Let's go returners.
There's one guy who's been making plays all year in your home state.
I feel like there really is only one answer here. Who do you have?
Casey Concepcion for the Texas A&M Aggies.
You know what's funny is I almost went with him. I almost went with Concepcion, but I decided to stay home. And the reason I decided to stay home and take Isaiah Satania was just because in the past 2 to 3 games, he has had an incredible punt return that has flipped the game on its head and put us into positions to win games. It may not have been flashy, he may not have scored. Yes, he hasn't done that, but it's been in certain situations where he's flipped the game back in favor of the Sooners and been able to lead his team to a field position game to get us set up. So that's why I picked mine. I don't mind, honestly, your pick. I think your pick is probably the better one out of the two. But
It could be.
I did stay home and I did go with Satania.
Yeah. We got quarterback, we got running back, we got wide receiver, we got tight end. Where you want to go?
I want to, honestly, between you and I want to save tight end for last. Out before the Heisman, but like the
Yeah.
last position we cover. Let's go quarterback. I think let's just knock it out. I mean, my eyes. I think there's really one Mendoza.
I went Julian Sam.
Okay, okay. I think Mendoza is better than him. Statistically
It could go either
speaking,
way.
I mean, yeah, statistically speaking, they're almost virtually the same. Mendoza does have more touchdowns, but I do believe Sand has a little bit more yards. But um, yeah, I mean, it could go either way. I like Mendoza. Obviously, Mendoza beat Sand in the Big 12 or Big 10 championship. So take
Yeah.
that for what it's worth. Running backs, I know where you're going, and I went the exact same direction. Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear cut. Best receiver, personal opinion.
I'm interested. I'm interested to hear yours here.
I went Jeremiah Smith.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, obviously Cardell Tate's has had an uprising of receptions, if that's the word I
See,
want to
and I
use.
think that takes away from Jeremiah Smith,
I don't.
and that's why I went with Kyle Lemon.
You went with who? That boy freezing up and everything.
Uh, I thought
Wi-Fi.
Hugh Freeze left the state of Alabama.
You said who?
I thought Hugh Freeze left Alabama.
No, I heard that. Obviously, I laughed at it a little bit. Who was your best receiver?
Makai Lemon. He's been balling all year, no matter who he plays.
Is that? Let me now help me out. Let me regain a little bit of my pride back. Is that the receiver from USC? That's okay. Obviously, too, outside of Jeremiah Smith, my secondary pick would have been Tony from the University of Miami. He's been lighting it up.
I considered him for my freshman pick and returner pick.
So I gained a little bit of my
That
pride back
leaves
and been able to get
tight
Lemon.
end.
So tight end, I feel like there's really only one. You could possibly go with another one, but I think for me,
I came down to two options.
mine's Kenyon Sadiq.
I'm gonna be honest. I may have forgot about Kenyon Sadiq's existence.
He, a dude is
He's a
a,
freak, and
yeah,
that would have been my default pick had I been thinking.
yeah, he's a freak of
I
nature.
went with Max Clare. He's kind of like your do-it-all tight end.
Okay. Okay.
Put your hand in the dirt, run a route, split out wide, slot.
Okay.
But yeah, Kenyon Sadiq. We're just gonna go default that one.
Yeah, he's kind of
And lastly, let's give the people what they want. Our Heisman pick.
naturally over the past couple of videos we have kind of teased our Heismans, but let's just put it down and put it in writing. What is your Heisman pick?
Should we say it on three at the same time?
I think I know where you're going, and I think you know where I'm going. But I would
Mm-hmm.
let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Three, two, one. Mendoza.
Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, oh,
We
oh,
got
oh.
one.
I thought you were gonna go with Jeremiah Love. Huh? That shocked
I
me.
just don't think the Heisman voters are gonna give a dude a vote for such a prestigious award when his team can't even participate in a bowl game. I just don't think. I think that's gonna have some effect.
Yeah, I don't
So no,
disagree
I
with you.
wasn't just going for like hype here. I was also going for accuracy, and that's why I went
Okay,
Fernando Mendoza.
okay.
Now, if I was going for the best overall player, I'd go Jeremiah Love, which I still believe he could win the Walker Award for best offensive player
Okay.
because he's obviously going to win the Maxwell for. Or no, the Walker's the best quarterback. The O'Brien,
O'Brien is
I
quarterback.
don't know. O'Brien's quarterback. Walker is best running back. The
Or no,
Maxwell's what's called. Maxwell's the best offensive player. It's one of the three. I know Walker is running back. I just don't know the other two.
I know the Johnny Unitas one, Golden Arm is a
That's
quarterback as
that
well.
goes to the best senior quarterback.
Yeah. Um. Okay.
I think I think we had a solid little showing tonight.
Yeah, my pride and ego is a little bit hurt. Just given the fact that a lot of the names that I given out, I
Yeah,
thought they were that. So I apologize to
it
the
was
people.
only two.
I know it just it doesn't look good when one of your hosts is sitting up here spewing something that he can't even get right.
And that's why you have a great co-host to get you right on track.
Exactly. See this, what was it off of Talladega Nights? Shake and bake. Come on now, it's a little bit of shake and bake. Okay. Um,
Hey,
I mean, Jared, we've had a pretty productive, video here. Should we indulge in the discussion of telling the people what they should expect,
I think
um,
we should.
video wise, from us?
I would say they should expect 2 to 3, maybe 4 videos a week,
That is
shorter
true.
in length, but
Yeah.
better in quality.
Yep. Eh,
If you excuse Caleb's disastrous picks.
yeah. See, we're not going to talk about all that. No, I think
Well,
let's let the people know. Jared, what's the video that's going to be coming up very shortly? Because obviously, transfer portal's about to kick up. People are about to start
I'm
going
going
to
to be
different
ranking.
places.
I'm going to be ranking the top 5 players at each position in the portal, and then I'm going to give a top 10 overall players in the portal.
There we go. And
And
he's
then I
also
might just do destinations where I think they'll transfer to.
okay. And on
I
top
don't
of
want
that,
to add anybody. I want to hold off on the video because I don't want to speculate anybody that's not in the portal yet.
exactly. That's why,
I feel like
that's why
that's
we're
not fair.
that's why he's waiting. We're waiting for everything to get juicy. But he is going to make that a weekly thing. Recruiting news when people come in, leave, go to different schools, doing whatever they're doing. Um, and I think that's going to be really good for him. Um, wouldn't you say, Jared? Wouldn't you say that's
I believe so.
yeah?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You're good with the Jimmys and Joes. Now, on to the other side of it. I'm going to hold a weekly film session. Something short, sweet, maybe 10 minutes long. Just kind of going over, kind of helping the people understand what goes on, frankly, in a quarterback's mind when they're watching a game. And this could help y'all understand the game at a different level when you're watching the game. Um, that's the idea. And then on top of that, we're going to break down our longer videos that we have, right? We're going to shorten them down for y'all. Break them down. Let's throw 2 more videos out a week on top of that, just to be able to get this thing rolling a little bit more. We do appreciate all the support so far. We've had plenty of videos on TikTok and Instagram and shorts and everything. Do over 1,000 views, which is great. Thank y'all. We appreciate the support. The big thing, we haven't said it. This is our 4th video, and we haven't said it in any of them. If y'all wouldn't mind, please comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications for us. It helps us grow into what this could be. Arguably, Jared, wouldn't you say we're trying to rival, um, maybe Barstool, maybe On3, trying to get to their level, right? Ideally,
Hey,
right? When you
why not
do
do something if you don't want to be the best at it?
exactly like that's why we decided to do this, was to try to get us to that level, right? That goes for anything that you do in life. You don't ever just get into a job and say, "Oh, I'm gonna accept $10 an hour." No, you
Ten
wanna
dollars
run
an
the
hour.
thing. You wanna run it. So, Jared, I think that was a good video. Is there anything else you have for
Oh,
the
for
people?
sure. No, just tell them stay tuned for that transfer portal video because I've got my notes. I'm going over film. I'm going over players ready to enter, players that might. Looking
Okay.
at head coaching changes, specifically the one we mentioned yesterday. I feel like there could be a lot of fallout from that one.
Yep. I agree with you. I do think there will be.
Well,
Um. Well,
looks good.
if that's all you got for them, I guess I don't know what to do with myself. I'm so used to us going longer. I don't know how to deal with myself. Um.
Start wrapping up, man.
I know. Okay. Well, that being said, Mr. Jared Will's good. I'm good. Life's good. Make sure you love each other. Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good night.